Hello everyone, welcome back to study.com. In this session, we shall discuss part 2 of Mauryan Empire. So, this chapter we will discuss important rulers of Mauryan Empire. So, let's get started. The Mauryan Empire is regarded as one of the most important dynasties in Indian history. The empire, which spanned from 321 BC to 185 BC, was founded by Chandragupta Maurya and grew to cover most of the Indian subcontinent. The Mauryan kings were known for their military conquest, efficient administration, patronage of arts and culture, and contributions to Indian religion and philosophy. In this topic, we will explore the major kings of the Mauryan Empire, their achievements and contributions, and their impact on Indian history and culture. From Chandragupta Maurya to Samprati, each king played a pivotal role in shaping the history and culture of ancient India, leaving a lasting legacy that continues to influence Indian society today. Now we are discussing King Chandragupta Maurya. Chandragupta Maurya was a famous Indian emperor who founded the Mauryan Empire in 321 BC. Here are some keynotes about his life and legacy. Chandragupta was born in 340 BC in the kingdom of Magadha in present-day Bihar, India. He was a member of the Kshatriya caste and was raised by his mother after his father died. Chandragupta was known for his ambition and desire to unite India under a single ruler. With the help of his advisor Chanakya, he overthrew the ruling Nanda dynasty and established the Mauryan Empire in 322 BC. Chandragupta was a skilled military strategist and expanded the empire through conquest, eventually controlling most of the Indian subcontinent. He established a centralized system of government with a bureaucracy and a network of spies to maintain order. Chandragupta was known for his strict laws and harsh punishments, but he also promoted religious tolerance and supported Buddhism. In later years, he abdicated the throne and became a Jain monk, renouncing his worldly possession and living a life of asceticism until his death in 298 BC. Chandragupta's legacy is significant in Indian history as he is considered one of the greatest emperors of ancient India, and his reign is seen as a period of prosperity and stability. His grandson Ashoka is also a famous Mauryan ruler known for his conversion to Buddhism and his efforts to promote peace and religious tolerance in the empire. Another important ruler of Mauryan Empire was Bindusara. Bindusara was an Indian emperor who ruled over the Mauryan Empire from 297 BC to 272 BC. He was the son of Chandragupta Maurya and the father of Ashoka. Here are some key points about Bindusara's life and legacy. Bindusara was the second ruler of the Mauryan Empire, succeeding his father Chandragupta Maurya. He is known for expanding the Mauryan Empire through conquest and diplomacy and for his patronage of the arts and sciences. Bindusara maintained a large army and sent expeditions to conquer territories beyond the Indian subcontinent, including present-day Iran and Central Asia. He was also known for his support of Jainism and is said to have had a Jain guru named Bhadrabahu, who was a spiritual leader of the Jain community. Bindusara's reign was marked by political stability and cultural growth, with advancement in the fields such as medicine, astronomy, and architecture. His legacy has been overshadowed by that of his son Ashoka, who is known for his conversion to Buddhism and his efforts to promote peace and religious tolerance in the empire. Despite this, Bindusara's contributions to the expansion and development of the Mauryan Empire are significant and have had a lasting impact on Indian history. Another prominent ruler of Mauryan Empire was Ashoka. Ashoka was the son of the second Mauryan emperor Bindusara and grandson of the first Mauryan emperor Chandragupta Maurya. Ashoka was also known as Ashoka the Great. Ashoka's early life was marked by competition with his brothers for the throne, and he eventually became king after a series of bloody battles. He initially ruled as a ruthless and ambitious conqueror, expanding the empire through military campaigns and conquest. However, after the Battle of Kalinga in 261 BC, which was one of the bloodiest battles in Indian history, Ashoka underwent a profound transformation. He was deeply affected by the suffering and death he witnessed during the battle, and he began to question the value of war and conquest. Ashoka converted to Buddhism and adopted a policy of non-violence, compassion, and religious tolerance. He renounced warfare and instead focused on promoting social welfare and the well being of his subjects. He built hospitals, rest houses, and veterinary clinics throughout his empire, and he promoted policies that encouraged trade and commerce. Ashoka also sent missionaries to spread Buddhism throughout the empire and beyond, and he is credited with helping to establish Buddhism as a major religion in Asia. He left a legacy as a ruler who promoted peace, compassion, and social welfare, and his reign is considered a golden age of Indian history. Next, we are discussing Ashoka and Buddhism. Ashoka was a significant patron of Buddhism, who played a key role in spreading the religion throughout his empire. Ashoka converted to Buddhism after the brutal Kalinga War, which had a profound impact on his policies and governance. Ashoka built many Buddhist monasteries and stupas and supported the propagation of Buddhist teachings throughout his officials and missionaries. Ashoka issued several edicts promoting his policies of Dhamma, which was based on Buddhist principles of non-violence, compassion, and respect for all beings. Ashoka's support for Buddhism helped to establish it as a major religion in India and beyond and had a lasting impact on the development of Buddhism and Indian history. Another important aspect, Ashoka's policy of Dhamma. Ashoka's Dhamma policy was a set of moral and ethical principles that he promoted during his reign as the emperor of the Mauryan Empire. The word Dhamma in Pali and Prakrit languages means duty or righteousness, and it was a central theme in Ashoka's policies. Here are some key points of Ashoka's policy of Dhamma. First one, non-violence. Ashoka's policy of Dhamma emphasized non-violence towards all living beings, and he renounced warfare and conquest. Second one, compassion. Ashoka encouraged compassion and respect for all beings and promoted policies that supported the well-being of his subjects. Another one, social welfare. Ashoka built hospitals, rest houses, and veterinary clinics throughout his empire to provide care for people and animals. And he promoted policies that encouraged trade and commerce. Another point, religious tolerance. Ashoka's policy of Dhamma promoted religious tolerance and respect for all faiths, and he supported the practice of multiple religions with his empire. And the last point, persuasion and education. Rather than imposing his policies throughout force, Ashoka promoted his policy of Dhamma throughout persuasion and education, sending missionaries to spread the message throughout his empire and beyond. Overall, Ashoka's policy of Dhamma was an attempt to create a just and peaceful society based on ethical principles and compassion, and it had a profound impact on the development of Buddhism and Indian history. Let us learn Ashokan inscriptions. The Ashokan edicts and inscriptions are a collection of writings by Emperor Ashoka, who ruled the Mauryan Empire in India from 268 BC to 232 BC. These writings were inscribed on pillars, rocks, and caves throughout India, and they cover a wide range of topics related to Ashoka's policies and beliefs. The edicts covered many topics, including social welfare, religious tolerance, and the principles of Buddhism. Ashoka promoted the idea of Dhamma or righteous living, which was meant to be a universal code of conduct that applied to all people, regardless of their religion or social status. The edicts emphasized non-violence and peace, and Ashoka claimed to have stopped wars and conquests after embracing Buddhism. Ashoka's edicts helped to spread Buddhism throughout India and beyond, as they promoted a culture of religious tolerance and acceptance. The most famous Ashokan edict is the Ashoka Pillar at Saranath, which features a capital with four lions, now adopted as the national emblem of India. Other famous Ashokan edicts include the rock edicts, which were inscribed on rocks and boulders, and the minor rock edicts, which were inscribed on smaller rocks and pillars. The Ashokan edicts and inscriptions provide valuable insight into the political, social, and religious value of ancient India, and continue to be studied and admired by scholars and historians today. There are about 39 inscriptions which are broadly classified into four categories, that is, major rock edicts, minor rock edicts, major pillar edicts, minor pillar edicts. The Ashokan edicts were written in different languages including Prakrit and Brahmi, and were found in different parts of India, Pakistan, Nepal, and Afghanistan. The inscriptions found in the Indian subcontinent were mostly written in Prakrit using Brahmi script, while in the northwestern part Aramic language and Kairoshti script were used. In short, the Ashokan edicts and inscriptions are an important part of India's cultural and historical heritage, and they offer a window into the ancient world of Emperor Ashoka and his Mauryan Empire. Next, we are going to discuss Chanakya figure in Mauryan history. Chanakya played a significant role in the Mauryan Empire as an advisor and strategist to Chandragupta Maurya, the founder of the empire. Here are some key points about Chanakya's relationship with the Mauryan Empire. First point, helped establish the Mauryan Empire. Chanakya was instrumental in helping Chandragupta Maurya establish the Mauryan Empire through a combination of military conquest and political alliances. Second point, advisor to Chandragupta Maurya. Chanakya served as an advisor to Chandragupta Maurya and helped him formulate political and military strategies to expand and strengthen the empire. Third point, author of Arthashastra. Chanakya is known for writing the Arthashastra, an ancient Indian treatise on statecraft, economics, and military strategy. The text played a significant role in shaping the policies and administration of the Mauryan Empire. Next point, taxation and administration. Chanakya introduced several reforms to the taxation and administrative systems of the Mauryan Empire to make them more efficient and effective. And the last point, secret agent network. Chanakya established a network of spies and secret agents known as the Chanakya Kaudilya network to gather information and gain strategic advantages for the Mauryan Empire. Overall, Chanakya's contributions to the Mauryan Empire were critical in its establishment and growth. His legacy as a political strategist and thinker continues to be studied and admired in India and around the world. So that's it for today's session. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you like my video, please subscribe and click on bell icon. If you have any doubt regarding this topic, please do comment. So we will meet again with another important subject. Till then, bye.